So today we're with,
Bassem Al-Jashami.
and he is how old?
I'm 18 years old.
So when did you immigrate to Canada?
I immigrated to Canada in 2006.
And what brought you guys to Canada?
Well, my father is from Iraq and my mother is from Lebanon. So my father went to Lebanon, but he was an illegal immigrant there. So me and my brothers didn't have citizenships in Lebanon, so we had to move to Canada to get citizenships here.
So is that the year that you guys moved to Saskatoon also?
Yes, that's the year we also moved to Saskatoon.
What is a Canadian experience that you've had either untold, special, or unique?
Well, getting my Canadian citizenship was super fun because when we went to the ceremony, it was a lot of fun. And what else? When I first came into Saskatoon, we got a tour of the city, and we also got tours of museums and stuff that have to do with Aboriginal people. And I feel like the Aboriginal background, there's a huge Aboriginal background in this country, so I don't know, learning about their traditions and all that kind of stuff is pretty fun. Loved it.
What is your favorite thing, or sorry, what is the number one, the first thing that you remember about moving here?
Oh, the cold. It was super cold when I came.
Was there a big climate change and everything between the two
Oh
places?
yes, oh yes. We went from plus 40, plus 30 degrees all the times to minus 40 degrees.
How did you guys cope with the minus 40 weather?
I definitely just stayed at home because you were not gonna see me outside in that kind of weather.
Is there...
So coming to Canada was really actually hard for me because I didn't know much English. I knew French back from school, but I did not know any English at all, neither did my parents. So there was a huge language barrier between that. And it took me at least 4 or 5 years to get my English to be good enough. So, but my parents, on the other hand, they're older, and it's harder for older people to learn new things. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So their English is not that good, which is kind of hard here because if you don't know English, that's a huge like setback in Canada, especially because that's one of the main two languages.
Yeah.
So my mom, getting the citizenship is really hard because you have to be in Canada for 5 years, and then you also have to take a written test about the history, backgrounds, and a bunch of other stuff. And you actually have to know like your stuff to be able to get your citizenship. So me and my mom took 3 hours every night to like study. It's for her to study so she can pass a test for us to get our citizenships. And yeah, she passed. Unfortunately, my dad doesn't like to read as much, or learn about new things, so he didn't pass his test. So there's also another way you can get your citizenship is by being 65 years and older. And so my dad just waited until he turned 65 to get his citizenship. And without a citizenship, you can't leave the country or apply for a passport, or So you definitely need that if you want to go traveling and stuff. Another experience I've had here is the culture here in Canada, it's really diverse and it's really awesome because when I lived back in Lebanon, it was mostly just Muslim people there, you so it's really nice to see a lot more diverse culture, and I think that's what Canada's all about, is a diversity, and it's awesome here.
So thank you for telling us some experiences that you've had in Canada and all about getting your citizenship. Yay, Basim.
Thanks, man. Thanks for interviewing me.
Yes.